What's the word, good people? It's your boy 314 Mike. And you know, when I'm here, I just got a couple questions and I want to deal with a couple facts. We ain't dealing with allegedly over here because when I heard that, all I heard is, I don't really know. So check this out, man. The first thing that I want to deal with is this, right? Hood on lock. Now, I know you ain't delete the videos. You put them, you hid the video. I came up under the post. I put the looking eyes. Just like when you did the short boy shorty. I came and I laughed at that shit when I was on the short boy shorty. Cause that shit was funny than a motherfucker. I'm gonna give you niggas your roses and your flowers. You niggas is good at what you do. You good at this internet shit. You good at this editing shit. I don't know how to do none of this shit. That's why I ain't even going live now. Polar, he did a whole video. Look at him. I don't. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I done bought mixing boards and mics and all that shit, and I had to learn how to use that shit on my own. But hold up. We finna get to it, homie. So and I got the clips and I'm going to play them, but I sent you. MHB pulled up on your platform, right? You listened to what he had to say. You took the clip out of your live where you say he gave you your flowers because he said, Polar Bear, put your information out first, right? So this is the question I want to ask you. You went bad on me because now I was fucking with you on your platform every day. We was kicking some real shit. But you went bad on me because I had a conversation behind the scenes with MHB, a nigga from my city that I don't know, I never met or anything like that. But we had a conversation behind the scenes. And you went bad and you had a problem with that. It wasn't even about the conversation. It was about when cats was running to your platform and they was saying, did you hear MHB? Did you hear what he said? He said he finna start promoting Mike. Now we gonna get to all the bullshit today, for real. This morning. Well, hold up, let me finish talking about the this shit. So MHB, he come on your platform. You don't do him like you do Polar. You let him talk his shit and say whatever he gonna say. And he saluted you for coming to his defense and and just saying, well, Polar played the address shit first. Cause you know before Polar even did that, when he connected himself with Countdown John, he came on your show and told me that he was gonna get my address and get your address through Countdown John. That was the first address shit that Polar played. And on your platform, I went and got a piece of mail and gave him my address. And then behind the scenes, I texted him my address. He said I was doing receipts. Bro, I got a business in St. Louis. Anybody that want to Google me can Google me and get my address. And people was telling me I'm stupid and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But if you come in, you play with me, with my kids, now you took it to a whole different level, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your mama, your sister, your brother, or your cousin. Because it's over some YouTube shit. I ain't did nothing to nobody. But since people was fucking with 314 Mike, because you reached out to me, homie. And I ain't gonna drag this, cause I just want to get to the proof. Cause I like Mo3 said, like y'all said, goddamn me, what 3 say? I recorded it. So you had a whole problem with me because now I'm gonna keep it real. Polar only started saying he was gonna help me with my channel because MHB said it first. But here it is this same nigga that you call a snitch, a bitch, the police, all this shit you call this man, everything but his name. When he pull up on your platform, you take a clip out of that. You don't say, hold up, MHB. Let me ask you a few questions about the shit that you done. But you take the clip out of that and you say MHB pull up and I just shout out to the nigga for giving me my roses. But you persecuted a nigga that was over there fucking with you on your channel because I had a conversation with a nigga from my city. And I still challenge MHB to do shit about the city. Talk about the city. Put the spotlight on niggas from our city. I still challenge him on that. But my nigga, you goddamn me, your energy was different. So what they say Ratchet was fanned out. You was fanned out. You even took a clip out that video and posted that. But now you got the shit hidden. And this ain't no diss to you, homie. But I want you to address this. You say you address real shit. So you was mad at me because I had a conversation with him. I didn't ask MHB. When MHB offered me, he said, and I said this before, and he said, I promote you if you playing ping pong. I said, bro, I ain't trying to get off into no blog and shit. But you know why I'm back on this shit? Because I tried to go positive. I left you niggas alone. And I fell back. And you continue to do bitch shit. And then see, what they going to talk about is these paneling on the wall. But let me tell you something about that. It's a difference between a house and a home. See, when I had children, I had to make sacrifices. Man, my wife had 3 kids, back to back to back. You feel what I'm saying to you? So at that point in time, I don't give a fuck about a house. I'm trying to build a house. I'm trying to make sure my kids happy and make sure they good. And they all honor roll students. And they get whatever they ask for. So I make sacrifices for my kids. So if I got to live in this house, whatever house, I don't give a fuck if it's a trailer home. As long as my kids happy, I'm good. You feel me? And I'm in a basement. I done been outside riding 4-wheelers, dirt bikes. I done showed my backyard and all that shit on videos. But I'll let you guys continue to paint the narrative. But homie, all I want to ask you is, what's the difference, my nigga? But I knew what the difference was. When niggas started showing me love, niggas became envious. And you was one of the first niggas to reach out to me behind that MHB shit that was on Dude Pharaoh channel. But I didn't have a personal problem with MHB. MHB ain't never fucking disrespected me. Because if MHB, and I don't care, if MHB disrespect me, I'm pulling up. If he disrespect my wife, my kids, I'm pulling up. But if he want to say Mike Cloud chasing and he hate, that's YouTube. That's cool. If that's his opinion. I don't give a fuck about that. We not finna get on her and talk about people kids. I never did that shit first. Y'all did that to me because people was fucking with me. And then when I left and I stopped fucking with Polar, the same shit came from that way. You see what I'm saying? So y'all niggas play YouTube games. Don't deal with the facts of the matter. And I felt like it was like this with you, homie. You was a fan of them niggas. And that's why I say you was a fan. Because your energy wasn't just the same yesterday or the day before yesterday when he pulled up on your platform. You taking clips out, but you call this nigga a snitch? I don't want no child molester, no rapist to give me no flowers. A nigga that I feel like is a bitch. What is those flowers worth? But see, now that he hollered at you because you had been doing videos on him for a minute before you even contacted me. Because I didn't contact you, nigga. So as big as you think you is and you want to say Mike only got this amount of subscribers, but you reach out to me. I didn't know you. You knew me before I knew you. So what do that mean? And nigga, and the people you talked about every day never mentioned your name until I came over there. When I came on your platform, that's when Polar started calling into your shit, my nigga. Let's just keep it real. And now that I ain't on your platform, homie, don't call your platform. But this ain't no diss to you. I just want to understand what's the difference from me having a conversation with a nigga from my city behind the scenes and him pulling up on your platform because him and Polar got some shit going on. And you saluted him. But MHB ain't never disrespected me. He called me a clout chaser and all that shit. Now, mind you, the shit that I said to MHB. Now, this like the next day after the Duke Pharaoh shit. Now, listen to this and listen to what I asked him. I want you to listen to this.
Couldn't get no 10 on that. But I'm just saying, man, like, I come from a city, dog, where you got to get it out the mud. They're not going to support you until you make it, dog. That's how it is. I don't know how it is in y'all city. It's very hard down here, dog. We have a lot of talent down here, period. We have a lot of talent rappers, everything. But they're not going to support you until they see you make it. That's just how it is down here. Now my YouTube channel blowing up, more people support me. That's just how it go. Except the haters that's coming out, like the 314 Mike dude, hating off GP, just jealousy.
So he took me asking him, why don't you do the same shit that you do for Dallas rappers and do that shit for St. Louis? We got the same type of cats down here that's just like Mo3, that's in the streets, 30 deep in the streets, pushing just like Mo was. And Lil Half, Jizzle Bucks, all these type of niggas, they get money. They own clubs. They do clubs. Actually, Lil Half and Jizzle Bucks, they do bikini boxing every Saturday at Halftime Boy and Grill. So niggas speaking on, even when I did that, they were saying I was cloud chasing, but they don't understand the culture of what's going on here. The same shit is Dallas. And I'm looking at this MHB like, damn, nigga, let's talk about this. But I understand the way the city go. So MHB is basically perpetuating and doing the same thing. He just told you out his own mouth, so I ain't even got to go on about that, because this ain't about MHB. This about the hood on lock. My nigga, you just went and did some fanned out shit that you got mad at me. I ain't asked MHB. Matter of fact, hold up. Hold up.
What about T-Man line? T-Man. I don't know who T-Man is, man. Oh, quick commercial break real quick, man. Know what I'm saying? Let everybody know. I chopped it up with 314 Mike behind closed doors, man. We good now, know what I'm saying? Like I told him. St. Louis bloggers don't beat. This ain't Dallas up here. We ain't gonna do no backdooring. St. Louis is St. Louis up here. I don't give a damn what part of St. Louis you're from. We don't move like Dallas up here. We different. We ain't gonna let that rub off on us. St. Louis gonna ride with St. Louis regardless. So to let y'all know that, so I'm actually gonna be helping 314 Mike with his channel, man. When I go live a couple times, I'm gonna bring him up for a co-host and stuff. So I'm actually helping get his channel off the ground too, dog. That's how St. Louis bloggers work. I don't know how Dallas get down though.
That's one, right? So I woke up one morning and I seen that MHB had started following me. Now I got MHB number. Nah. All right, let me tell you. I woke up, I seen he started following me. We went back and forth. We didn't go back and forth, but we was talking on Instagram. So he asked me. I shot him my number. We hollered on the phone. You hear me? We talked on the phone. We had a whole conversation about the little shit. And then I was like, bro, I ain't trying to be a blogger. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do something like a podcast shit. I want to like shed light. And that was the reason on me going to go get other mics and chairs and all that type shit. So we agreed to disagree. We squashed out and we hashed out our shit. So niggas want to know what's the difference between Polar and MHB, because me and MHB talk behind the scenes. That man ain't disrespect me. He called me a clout chaser. He said all that shit because ain't no nigga in this city gonna disrespect me, bruh. Win, lose, or draw, I'm pulling up. You bring up my kids, all that. And then people tell me, you let a nigga on the... Like I could just pull up to Cleveland, Ohio, or pull up to a nigga that's hiding and won't even say where he from. Nigga, I'm St. Louis to the death of me, nigga. I rep that everywhere I go. And I don't even want to be on this beef and drama shit, but I had already said that I ain't want to do this shit. But niggas keep talking about me. So I was good with everybody. Up until the point to where niggas start screaming, I'ma help 314 Mike promote his channel. And niggas got mad at me. I didn't ask MHB to do that. And I didn't even take him up on the offer. And I ain't gonna say I fuck with him because I ain't never met homie. But he know anywhere where he at, I pull up any day. Whether it's the projects, Peabody's, 5-1 scan, I'm good. I pull up on him. Whether it's beef or negative. That's who I am. And me and him talk behind the scenes. And I said, bro, let's click up. Let's I think it'll be epic. But homie wasn't fucking with me like that. It's just some YouTube shit. And I peeped that. You feel me? Because he went on Hood on Lock. But damn, the nigga ain't even commenting on my shit. But it is what it is. It's cool. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to do the drama shit, but we gonna carry on. But that's my question to Hood on Lock. Homie, I ain't dissing you. You ain't got to bring up my wife, my kids. I ain't got to bring up your people. But I want to know what's the difference between me talking to a nigga behind the scene, and because you sounded kind of fanned out. And when I came on the post and I seen the shit, all I did was put some eyes on there. You hit him because I know you ain't delete the shit. And you said shout out to MHB for giving me my roses. So that's what you wanted from him, some attention. I thought you was on real nigga time. I thought he was a snitch, a bitch, all this, all that. And I ain't trying to carry this shit on. But we gonna move on to the next shit and talk about why the fuck I addressed the nigga Polar. And I'ma talk. The reason why I addressed him is because of this. I came on Patricia Brown channel. And I just asked the question. I didn't even know Polar was in there. I ain't know Polar was running the channel. I didn't know it was his second channel. I didn't know that. I never been on a lady channel. I don't know what the fuck going on, right? But what I peeped was this. Polar tried to play that same game with me. Oh, that's something else. Hold up. Let me get to this video, y'all. Cause I'm just gonna see when I learned this YouTube shit, and I never post personal messages from Instagram or my phone. The shit that I'm playing now is shit that this YouTube shit that was said on YouTube. These niggas said on their own channel. So when MHB, because Polar felt as though that I was Polar gang. Because one thing I always said to Polar was this. Warren Dallas, I fuck with it. So he said, Mike, you always giving me underhand compliments. But I didn't know him before Warren Dallas. I thought the series was dope. All it was recaps and Instagram lives that they did and shit. But the shit was dope the way he put it together, and I gave him his flowers for that. But you know, he said that they was underhand compliments. But that shit is what it is because I mean, homie want everything to be about him. I understand. Well, I can't say I understand, but I got cousins that didn't grow up with a father and grew up with women and, want attention because they just grew up around women. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no OGs. They didn't have no OGs. They didn't have no OGs and big homies from the hood and big brothers and all that good shit to show them the way. You feel me? Niggas talking about what's back here. These all pictures with me with my OGs. Niggas ain't had it. So therefore they don't know how to conduct themselves as men. And I got that and understood that early on. And that's why I told him. And he felt like that was a diss. Bro, don't come on YouTube arguing with no lady, Miss Lowdown and none of that shit, bro. You got a lane, you good at what you do, so continue to what you do. So after MHB did what he did, right? This what Polar did.
I'm gonna be posting her daughter's video tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mix it in with I'm gonna mix her video in with a video I got coming from 314 Mike. As long as 314 Mike is ready to get in the game, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If 314 Mike's got his game tight and stuff like that, it's you know what I'm saying her daughter's video will be mixed in with that. You know what I'm saying? But if 314 Mike not on his game, then I'm gonna just post her daughter's.
So what he meant by if I'm not on my game, so what happened was is Polar wanted me to be Polar gang and banging on every nigga that he had an issue with in these YouTube streets. And I'm just gonna keep it real. I wasn't willing to do that. And that's why it never became a problem. I mean, I never got on his page because I'm not gonna make a video about somebody. And the video was supposed to be about MHB to be serious because I challenged MHB to a boxing match and shit like that. And then I was like, you know what? I want to box the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he always talking about fighting. But I'm not going to take, because I had already listened to all these cats talk about Dallas business. And there were a lot of people was trying to fuck with me behind that MHB shit. So I was like, nah, I ain't going to even fuck with that if me and MHB box behind the scene. If we meet up at Whole Lotta, it'll be something that me and him put together. I ain't going to let no nigga exploit me because they got a personal issue with somebody or a YouTube issue with somebody and try and use me. And that's what these cats tried to do. I didn't reach out to Hood on Lock. He reached out to me. But that's when everything became a problem for me. So back with this video that I just did about this nigga, I pulled up on Patricia Brown platform. Polar said, when I made a comment and I was just saluting people in the chat, didn't disrespect nobody. He blocked me and and was like, nigga, you ain't welcome over her. And then they started to talk shit. So I can't even comment. I can't even say nothing back or defend myself. So if you go other places, they say you clout chasing to get your shit off because all they gonna do is mute you and block you and do all this other shit. You clout chasing. I ain't even asked for none of this shit. I just was 314 Mike on the internet, concerned about just trying to be nosy or figured out what happened to Mo3 because I fucked with his music. And then motherfuckers was like that. Took on that character. I was living my life before this. Never was on YouTube. Never was doing no shit on none of this. But I had questions for MHB. He was from my city. I ain't ducking nothing from no nigga. So I pulled up. MHB ain't never disrespect me. But when I was over there at Hood on Lock, and I was just giving my opinion, and the thing about it is, when I was over there and Polar called in, I'm like, man, let the nigga up. Let him pop his shit. Let him get his shit out. Or even when Pooh Black and Double Up pulled up in the comments, I told the nigga the same thing. But they was only in there defending Trigger. I'm like, man, let them niggas up. Let them, I ain't finna sit up and talk about a man because at this point in time, I ain't even really know who Trigger was. But it's crazy because when he saluted them, the same people who said Mike fucking with Polar or Mike fucking with MHB, they in the comments saluting him for having now MHB called in his platform. And I ain't gonna keep on talking because these niggas like to talk for hours and hours and hours and go in circles and repeat the same shit. I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna do it. I just want to know what's the difference. Polar keep fucking talking about me, and people don't know even with this. When I started and fell back and started trying to start my platform, right? Polar was and people tell me something. Oh, you this? They coming up under my comments defending them. This on everything I love. I don't even watch him no more. I don't got no beef with him. I don't got no smoke with him. If he don't want to fight me in a ring at Whole Lot of Woods next event, if I ever see him in life, I'm going to smack the shit out of him. That's on everything I love. I'm going to smack the shit out. Ain't nothing he could do about that. Same thing with Hood on Lock. I don't got no beef. If they don't want to box, they say they want to do it in the street, so I'm going to smack you. And I ain't talking shit because you cross the line when you bring in my wife, my family, my kids, because I wasn't doing that with you niggas. But you niggas were so hurt by 314 Mike that you got to go personal because you can't say nothing about me. You feel what I'm saying to you? Polar sent me a text message at 3 o'clock in the morning one day. This what y'all fella realize. Because I think he made $500 in donations. Man, I woke up, got out the money count and and I got this shit on my phone. Personal. He knew it's true. Sent him $34,000 because that's what I had on me at the time. I'm buying shit for my car and my kids every day so I can have shit. At any given time, it might be 20,000. Then the next day, shit, it might be this because we didn't did that. But this all facts. So tell Polar to come out and say that I didn't. But look at this. When I first started my channel, he switched up. And he started doing it. Look at this. Polar Bear was the first person on this channel commenting, trying to give me advice. But like I said, I know Polar wasn't giving me advice. He was trying to sign me. He was really mad, trying to this the first comment he made when I did this video. He was like, Mike, you gotta speak up and this, that, and the third. And I knew he really wasn't supporting me for real. He was just trying to sign me. So every video that I was doing, this one video, you unblock, come eat. Polar had started doing some shit on it because I had fell back and I was trying to find my own lane and I didn't really want to be involved with the drama shit, right? So I had started doing my own shit over here. Mike, nobody's gonna watch you, this, that, and the third. Now this is what he's saying on his platform. But then he come in my on my videos and leave comments and then text me personally. So before I bought all this shit, this table, these mics, these lights, before I bought all this shit, I was telling Polar the lane that I was trying to go in. And he was like, you don't need all that. And it was kind of some hate. I know I don't need it. I don't need the chain I got on. But if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. That's just me. You feel what I'm saying to you? And right now I'm just rambling. But I'm finna quit rambling. But these are all my first fucking videos. Look at the one of the first motherfucking comment, Ocean Ruth and Polar. You feel me? And then what he would do is take video. What he would do is on certain videos where he'll come and he'll say something to me, and then I get on his ass. He'll delete his comments and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Tell me I'm cloud chasing, nigga. What you do? You built your whole shit off cloud chasing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna prolong the video. I got a question and you hood on lock, bro. We don't gotta get disrespectful. But I just want to know what the difference was. So this whole time you just been a fan of these niggas? Cause if that's what it was, come on, bro, you just took a L on that one. And I just want to know why you hid the video. And then, like I said, Polar keep fucking with me. I ain't gotta never watch another one of his videos. I don't. But anytime I'm somewhere else or I'm chilling, a nigga got something to say. So shit, I'ma get on mine. So to end this video, I ain't gonna even put no money up. I got the same challenge to you. You say you from Dallas. I'm not from Dallas. But I'm willing to come to Dallas. And even Trigger Man, no, I reached out him trying to come to the last boxing event. So I'm coming to Dallas soon. But Paul, I challenge you, bruh. I wanna fight you. We put up we're gonna put up $1,000 and then flight and room. So shit, just say $1,500, my nigga. You talking all this shit. I'm not coming to Kentucky. Nigga don't even know where you at. You don't even know if you want to be in Kentucky or fucking Ohio. So let's come to Dallas. Both of my hands on my kids. I want to fight you, bro. $1,500. Winner take all. That's for room at $1,000 cash, room at board. A night. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's do it for this YouTube shit. You the third nigga I called out. And I'm only calling niggas out that got some, I don't care what your weight or your size is. But if you get personal with me, my nigga, I'm gonna call, and you don't want to fight, it's two niggas I want to slap. And I bullshit you not. Niggas can talk, oh, I only want to do it in the streets. Yeah, that's an excuse. Do it for the money. Do it for the culture. Do it for being the king of YouTube. I'm not the king. I ain't got no subs. You the king. But you calling out Ratchet, all these other niggas. Nigga, you doing the same shit they doing. You a police officer, nigga. Flat the fuck out. Nigga, you laughed at Ratchet for calling the police live on his webcam. And you did the same shit, but worse. Because like I said, Ratchet had more of an excuse because the nigga was telling him he was licking his fingers and eating noodles. He felt like a nigga was in his house. Nigga, you just did it because the nigga threatened you over the internet. You a bitch, nigga. And I want to fight. I'm working now. I ain't gotta go far. Just go around that corner. Accept the challenge or shut the fuck up. And then go try and pull my records. You see how you seen what I want you to do? I got $10,000. My name Michael Lewis. I don't have a middle name. You know this. You even know my address. Go pull up and see. And I got $10,000 cash for you if 314 Mike got a PPP loan. So that same PPP shit that you did on MHB, and you stole that from Hood on Lock because he put that shit out first. If you can prove, and it's public records, that same list that MHB on, if I got it, I'm on the same list. Pull it up, I got 10 grand for you. That's why he talk about my wife. Because you can't play that game with me. Do it. Do it to me. Do what you done to them to me. As far as this, let me look up your record and all that type of shit. I'm pretty sure he already did. You're not gonna win, bruh. I won't accept nothing from the government. I ain't never got nothing. Unemployment, none of that. 314 Mike ain't never accepted nothing from the government. And then the Hood on Lock one day he go and he say, 314 Mike don't even have a legitimate nigga. You telling? Nigga, I ain't gonna even keep it real with you. I don't fuck with them people. I said it on my channel before. 314 Mike make cash money every motherfucking day, and niggas want to get on it. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm out. The challenge is up. It is what it is. Nigga ain't gonna do nothing but talk on YouTube. So salute, man. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the channel. I'm cool with my 200 subs. And I got a big move and I'm getting off. A big move. We ain't finna have no more wood paneling. But it's a big move and I'm gonna do it soon and just on GP. I mean, you know, I talked about giving away and shit like that. So even at this point, man, I'm just gonna start giving away and giving back to I know the people you know what? I'm gonna pick 3 random people. And I already know who those 3 people is, the people who been supporting the channel. So I'm out and I'm doing this out my own pocket. I don't get a YouTube channel. I ain't never asking for no fucking donations. And if I do take, if people ever send me money, I'm taking that shit and I'm giving it back to whoever in there. And so I don't need, you know, it ain't even that. You can never need too much money. But man, y'all in here and y'all support is enough. You feel me? So with that being said, 314 Mike, I'm out. I can't say y'all or whatever because Big Thug said ain't nobody watching me, but I'm cool with that. Keep running me up, nigga. Just respond. And then and Polar, just respond to fighting me in Dallas at Whole Lot of Woods next event. That's it. That's it. Quit going all in a circle, bro, thinking everybody talking about you like the shit you did last night with Whole Lot of Woods. Seen the nigga having a good show, so you had to come disturb that because you jealous. I'm out. I ain't gonna prolong it. Shout out to everybody out there that's kicking real shit, that's doing they shit, and ain't gotta involve the bitch shit in they shit. Peace.